Hi, I'm Milan from QiTech, and today I'm proud to present you the brand new Jarvis winder. Actually, it's a rewinder. It's a further development from our normal 3D printing filament winder. We made this as a special order for a German company in Schwerin. They needed to rewind this medical tubing, the medical tubing exactly. And basically the task is to get the material from one spool to another spool as fast as possible, but keeping minimal tension on the material. So we started developing, and we now have two spools. This one has an active braking system, so this just doesn't freewheel on you, and you need to have a bit of braking system, a small amount of tension on the filament or on the tubing, so that it spools on nicely. So then on this side we have an even bigger motor to reach fast accelerations and faster speeds. And here right now we're running at 100 rounds per minute, meaning with this diameter we get about 100 meters to 170 meters per minute on the spool. So obviously the meters per minute that you can achieve with the rewinding depends on the inner diameter of the spool. But right now we're running at about 100 or 150 meters per minute. Here we have our brand new axis, which distributes the filament evenly among the spool, and it has an integrated laser. So at the beginning, when I want to calibrate the spool, I go calibrate left, then I go calibrate right, and it will drive. If I press calibrate left, it will drive to the left side of the spool. I will see the laser point, and if the laser point is put on the spool, then I know it's calibrated perfectly. The same thing I'll do for the other side, and if I've done that, then you can see here, these 2 points will be set. Now it's at 22 millimeters and 97 millimeters, and here you can see the active axis going from one side to the other. And this directly corresponds to the movement of the distributor here. So if it's all calibrated, you can just press wind and it will start slowly accelerating to the target speed, right now 100 rounds per minute. Every round this spool makes, the distributor will travel exactly the traverse step size, which we can set here. So if you have a thicker material, for example, a 3 millimeter wire, you can set it to 3 millimeters. And then for every round it will travel 3 millimeters to the left or to the right. Here we also have a small guiding system. This is especially a tricky material because it has kind of a sticking effect on the tubing between the layers here, which is a problem. And this depends on the material. So if we're winding filament, the winder will look a bit differently. For the first time, we have new hardware buttons here. So for the first time, we actually built physical buttons and not only a laptop, which means we have an emergency brake. So if we press this, everything shuts down. We have a main switch. This is for the USB connection, USB-C connection for the laptop. Any laptop works. Our software will be deployed on any laptop or can be deployed, even MacBooks. And then we have 3 physical switches here. We have a calibrate, a start, and a stop. So this enables the company to set the calibration once, and once it's calibrated and everything works, they can remove the laptop and have the operator just work with these 3 buttons. So calibrate and then start, and when the spool is finished, they can press stop. And this obviously takes away the hassle of always having a laptop here, or the potential problem if the operator can mess up something in the settings. But the settings are saved from one user to the other, or if there's a power outage, all the settings are saved. So usually all you have to do is just press wind and the next spool can go ahead. Yeah, so this is, I think, the key facts for our brand new rewinder. We're going to develop this in different versions for different industries in the coming months for specific customers. But this is basically what we're now able to do and what we're now going into, rewinding technology.